Hey guys, it's Ben here in Montreal. Just want to do a quick video on the Shimano Nexus 8, which is the internally geared hub, or also known as, see if I can get it to focus here, the Shimano Nexus. It's got other names. You can see here, Inter 8, made in Japan. It's good quality stuff. It rides very well. So it is on this cargo bike. This is the Trio cargo bike that you've seen in our other video, and we had a viewer ask, how does it shift, or how is it able to shift at a standstill, which is completely the opposite of an external gearing with a derailleur. So sorry, I have a cold here. The way that works is here. It's basically on the exterior, it looks like a single speed or a fixed gear, same kind of deal. So the chain tension is never changing, since all the gears are on the inside. So all you do, if you see here, I'll focus on that shortly. There's a small line right here, yellow line. Here's the shifter up here. As I shift into fourth is neutral, or 1-to-1 ratio. And it's also the gear you use to tune it. So when it's in fourth, you'll see these two yellow lines right here are lined up together. If this adjuster, this gray piece, is before or after the tuning line, all you do is simply adjust the tension in the cable with this knob. So that's about it. So I have 1 all the way to 8. So 8 speeds for your highest gear, or high speed, and then low is your granny gear, 1. So for example, I'll pedal here because I have all the weight in the front. It's leading the bike with the wheel up. If I shift, you'll see there's no noise, because all we're doing is changing the gear ratio inside, like an automatic transmission, and there you go. I'm already in that other gear. There was no noise, there was no clunk, there was no grinding of the chain, cassette, anything, because all of that's done on the inside. So now I am in fourth. I will jump all the way to 8. The wheel is not moving. Instantly in 8th. So on a cargo bike, I love it because I can go as fast as I can up a hill. If I hit the red light halfway up the hill and I have to start again up the hill, I can shift down into the granny gear without pedaling. When you have 200 pounds in the front, that helps a lot. One thing though, you'll see, when you're pedaling it doesn't matter, obviously, because you're moving this entire unit. But you'll see there is some drag of the gearing on the inside. Watch, I'll let go here, and watch how quickly that stops. So there is some drag within the drum brake and within the gearing itself when it is coasting. However, when you're pedaling, I mean, you're moving all of that mass, so there's no drag, of course. It's not really noticeable because as soon as you have weight, I mean, that drag is negligible. However, I guess it's something to consider, where you're not going to have any drag like that. You'll hear the gearing. If I go backwards, you can hear the gears. However, I'll be riding this in the winter. You're going to have road salt, you're going to have muck, you're going to have all that gunk getting all over. It'll be on the outside, it'll be on my chain. I might actually convert this to a Gates carbon drive with the belt, which you can do on these as well, another benefit. However, having all of that stuff sealed in there, you're not worried about salt corroding all your derailleur, your cassette. There's no real tuning. I mean, tuning takes 5 seconds. When it's brand new, there's some stretch in the cable, so you tune every couple hours. After about a month, I haven't touched it. It's perfectly in tune. I don't expect any servicing for years on this thing, which is an awesome benefit. So there you go, a little review. I've had no problems with it. Shifts beautifully. However, I read a lot about this before I bought it, and a lot of guys say when you're breaking it in for about your first month, don't jump gears. So ride in gear 1, shift, ride gear 2, shift, ride gear 3. Hit every gear with a couple pedals before you start just jumping ranges, because I have heard that people lose gears if they initially break it in incorrectly. So they skip 1 to 5, for example, they might lose gear 2 or 3. So I was very cautious about shifting through every gear. I still do, out of habit, shift every gear if I'm pedaling. I mean, why not? I also don't pedal while shifting, because you could have a grinding, it's made that you can pedal while shifting. However, I don't. It's the exact opposite of external gearing. I will be shifting, stop pedaling, shift, pedal, shift, like without pedaling on each movement of the hand, which it becomes a habit, muscle memory. You don't even think about it. Your legs stop and then you shift and then you start pedaling again. So just a note on that. There are guys saying not to shift while pedaling. You could put premature wear on your gears. So I expect it to last a very long time. I'm very pleased with it. Bye-bye.